Hey guys, Kaizoku here with another review. This time I'll be reading the Shuppatsu Shukkou Deluxe Kaizoku Hasshar from Kamen Rider Build. This is the third and final part of the Best Match Weapon series, and is a weapon designed to be used by Build's Kaizoku Resha form or similar trial forms. So, let's get started. So, to start off, let's take a look at the toy in detail. So first off, this toy is done up in black as well as the signature colors of Kaizoku Resha form, being aqua blue and light green, with some bits of gold and silver here and there. And the base design is that of an anchor, but also incorporates other pirate and train elements into it. Starting off, you have this section here, resembling a pirate ship hull. That connects up to a sail here, with a skull and crossbones right there. We've got a train right here, which is on some tracks here. You can see more tracks along the side, as well as a rail switcher, or track switcher. Then back here, we have a gear with build symbol in it. You can see some other nice details all around. Coming along to the back, you've got the speaker here, battery compartment here. This takes two AAA batteries, the power switch down here, and the trigger right here. Taking a closer look at the train, you can see it's got some nice paint details to it. You can see that for these directional arrows, they're kind of scratched up to make them similar to the caution lines seen on other build gear. And those lines are also molded onto the back. And for this, instead of being a kind of a melee weapon, this is more of a bladed bow. It uses a gimmick of a train going into a tunnel, like that. So, let's get started with the electronics by switching it on. So first off, pulling the trigger will get you some basic attack sounds. Pressing and holding the trigger will not change the sound. Then you can get to the main gimmick involving the train. So first off, we have a basic firing sound by just a quick pull and release of the train. And you can hear some train rumbling sounds. Then you get into the special attacks, which are based on different types of train surfaces in Japan. And so that depends on how long you hold the train back before firing. So we'll go about these one at a time. First is the Kakueki Densha, or All Stations train. Second is the Kyuukou Densha, or Express train. Third is the Kaisoku Densha, or Rapid Service train. And finally, we get the Kaizoku Densha, or Pirate train, which is the special attack. And another interesting thing is that for the first three attacks, when you release, it says Shuppatsu, which is depart, like a train departing, but when you release it for the special attack, it says Hassha, or launch. We can also see it from this angle. And if you're wondering what happens if you hold it up until the end and keep holding it after it goes into the Kaizoku Densha.
Kakueki Densha, Kyuukou Densha, Kaisoku Densha, Kaizoku Densha, Kaizoku Densha, Kaizoku Densha.
It'll just keep looping until you release it. And there we go. So overall, among the 3 best match weapons that were released, I think this one is definitely the best of the 3. It's certainly the most creative in terms of the use of the 2 gimmicks and the way they're implemented. And it is pretty clever how it's designed and how it uses a bit of clever wordplay with those last 2 attacks, with how it just changes around one character and then completely changes the meaning. And it's a fun little gimmick, because it is just a nice little sensation to pull back the train and release it. And it gives you just a little bit of feedback. And it is definitely a cool little toy. And it's also, to me, kind of a shame this is the last of the best match weapons, because I do think these were definitely some creative weapons in how they used parts of both halves of the best matches that they were for, and made these unique weapons. But that's just how it is. And overall, I would say that if you like these kind of little gimmick weapons, this is something I'd recommend, especially if you're a fan of Kaizoku Densha form. But on the other hand, since these are not compatible with full balls, nor do they include any full balls, these are also easy passes if it's not really your thing. But overall, I'd say it's definitely a fun weapon. So, next time, I'll be reviewing the Rotom Zukan Deluxe, Tuesday at 6 PM PST. So, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and if you're new and would like to see more, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. And for now, this is KRX50, writing off.